Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. In today's video, I actually just woke up and a new patch update 1.22 is now out for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This basically marks the release of the second half of the Operation Apocalypse Z for Black Ops 4, which began in early July on PlayStation 4. So the new content is available starting now for PS4, and then of course in a week for Xbox and PC on August 13th. Second half of this operation brings a new contraband stream, the new pandemic mode in Blackout, and more DLC weapons and other stuff like that. We're going to talk about everything you need to know about today's update, a couple balance changes for multiplayer, a bunch of new stuff added, Blackout and Zombies additions as well, as they usually do when they update a big significant update or event. It usually does cover across all the modes. They have been fairly good at doing that in this game, or in this game so far, but we have a lot of other stuff to talk about. So if you guys could smack a like on this thing, that'd be absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and go for 309 likes. If we could hit that, that'd be amazing. And let's get right into it and talk about what is actually updated starting today. So first of all, the Operation Apocalypse Z, the second half of it, survivors bring a new contraband stream with 60 tiers, and the 60 tiers has an ultra weapon bribe. There's also 2 new weapons in the black market cases, including the AA-50 sniper and the M16 tactical rifle. So a new sniper rifle and a new tactical rifle have been added. However, it's not like it was, 5 months ago in this game or a couple months ago. They are only in reserves, which is very unfortunate and sort of basically the supply drop system has sort of reverted to how it was in Black Ops 3, which is kind of BS, but it looks like that's sort of the way it is, and your chance of getting these weapons is not nearly as good as it was before, where if you played the game, you could just strictly earn them. Of course, if you play this game nonstop, you probably will straight up just earn the weapon, as well as the ultra weapon bribes, of course, give you 1 guaranteed weapon, but it's just not the same as it was with the tiers before. Anyway, that's what we have, 60 new tiers. There also is a bunch of new stuff coming. If we go over to multiplayer, things that happened with multiplayer in this update were fairly significant, I guess you could say. Everyone's favorite Undead Party returns today on PS4 with an entirely new set of game-changing twists as zombie apocalypse continues. An infected final stand, this is a new mode. Players start on designated teams of survivors versus zombies. Survivors have 1 life but can be revived, while zombies have a limited pool of lives as they hunt down the survivors within the time limit. So that's a pretty cool mode that's coming out. Survivors kick off today with, of course, the 60 tiers of contraband rewards, new in-game content on all modes, weapon tuning, gameplay improvements, as more. Let's get into everything included in our mid-season update. For multiplayer, they have Infected Final Stand, S6 Stingray Operator Mod tuning, new weapon support, a Daemon 3XB Mastercraft fix for a bug that was happening with that, and featured playlist updates. So if we go down and scroll into exactly what we're having for today, with multiplayer, we have Infected Final Stand added to featured playlists on PS4, of course. That'll be coming a little bit later to Xbox One and PC, probably in a week. They added support for the M16 and the AA-50 sniper rifle, weapon tuning for the S6 operator mod, which we'll get into in a second, and then of course feature playlist updates and that Mastercraft fix for the Daemon. For Blackout, what do we have added into Blackout? We have a pandemic limited time mode now live on PS4. They have the tactical bike added, which is a new vehicle to the main map on PS4. Standard Alcatraz playlist replaces Alcatraz Horde on PS4. They added 3 Ray Gun Mark II variants to mystery boxes. The wall buy weapons added to all zombies related locations. They added new zombies inspired Easter eggs to both Blackout maps. They reduced the number of rockets required to destroy vehicles and feature playlist updates on all platforms. So fairly decent updates onto Blackout. A lot of new modes coming in for PS4 players that other players will have to wait a week for, but it looks like it's going to be good. And then for zombies, what we have is Duck and Cover Gauntlet now live for Alpha Omega on PS4. M16 and the AA-50 sniper rifle weapons added to the mystery box, of course, on PS4. Armory support added for M16, the AA-50, and new Mark II weapons on PS4 right now. They significantly improved the damage in zombies for the Reaver C86, the Argus, and the Locust. They added Raygun Mark II to the mystery box in Blood of Dead and Classified. They added penetration to the standard Raygun Mark II Blast, and they added gameplay improvements and fixes for Alpha Omega, Blood of the Dead, Blood Wolfbite, and Ballistic Vest. So that's what we have as far as, I talked a little bit about about the Infected Final Stand mode, which is survivors versus zombies in multiplayer. And then also we have the Pandemic, which is the new limited time mode for PS4 Blackout. That's up to 80 players compete for survival. Once killed, players spawn in as a zombie. Zombies have super speed, can jump higher, track enemies, see pulses of survivors on the map, stay underwater longer, don't take fall damage, and cannot heal. Zombies get 2 Hell's Retrievers axes per spawn and restock upon getting a kill. Zombies respawn every 15 seconds. Win by being the last remaining survivors or by wiping out all survivors as members of the zombie horde. So definitely very, very interesting and staying on brand or on theme with these game modes across Blackout and multiplayer, and then of course zombies also. The new vehicle, the tactical bike added to Blackout, is a new motorcycle with sidecar now available on the main map. It supports 1 driver and 1 passenger on the sidecar. And then with gauntlets, you have of course your duck and cover, weapon support added for the new weapons and that sort of stuff. Let's go and talk about the multiplayer. What are we expecting on multiplayer? For PS4 and Xbox One, as of right now, we have a little bit of weapon changes. First is the X6 Stingray Operator mod, which was getting quite a few complaints, and this thing was very, very strong, or you could say overpowered in the game so far, and they gave it a fairly significant nerf in this 1.22 patch update. They reduced the 2-hit kill range from 32 meters to 22 meters. So cutting down 10 meters of that 2-hit kill range is very significant, and I think people are going to feel this change when using this weapon with the operator mod, and I don't think it'll be as game breaking anymore. They also hit it with 2 other nerfs, slightly reducing the explosive damage, so less damage on the operator mod, and then slowing the fire rate as well. So big significant changes. The Daemon 3XB Imaginator Mastercraft now levels up properly, so that was the adjustment with the Daemon 3XB, not any actual balance changes, but more of a bug fix for that Mastercraft. And then the feature playlist we have for this next week on PS4 are going to be Infected Final Stand, Endurance Mosh Pit, Bare Bones Mosh Pit, Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, and Bolt Action Bare Bones. Those are some decent ones on PS4, and then on Xbox they're rocking with Chaos Domination, Endurance Mosh Pit, Bare Bones Mosh Pit, Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, and Bolt Actions Bare Bones. So honestly, it's looking even better on Xbox unless you want to play the new Infected mode. Chaos Domination is a it's a mode I like in this game, but either way, the featured modes are looking very nice as far as what we have it for. And then we're going across with the featured modes for PS4 Blackout. We have Pandemic, Alcatraz, and then your quads, your duos, and your solos. Another thing that was changed in tonight's patch update was contracts. Normal contracts will now include at least 1 contract with a reserve case reward in multiplayer, World League, and Blackout each day, in addition to hard contracts that reward reserve cases. So I do like this. I like that if you are going to make it RNG and sort of going through all these rewards or reserves or reserve crates or cases, you know, having a way where you can earn a little bit more reasonably is good. And I think that making the contracts, which like in Black Ops 3, there were so many different contracts that came out that were very good, or gave you opportunities to earn weapons or earn bribes or different things like that. And I think we're going to get more into that in Black Ops 4, especially over the last couple of months here with all the hype surrounding Modern Warfare and things around that. But I think being able to earn as many crates as you can will hopefully give yourself a good chance. Now, I have a decent amount of cases saved up, and I also have a bribe saved up, and I'm going to have to get this new bribe also. But I'm going to have to open a lot of supply drops to hopefully get, well, I still don't have the Argus on my account, so hopefully I'm able to get that today or soon. And then of course the M16. Honestly, with the new sniper, I'm not the biggest sniper myself, so I'm looking more towards the M16, and then anything else that was added into reserves, because I'm sure they usually do add a bunch of other things. They say basically that the new contraband gives you the ultra weapon bribe towards the end, then epic outfits, gestures, reactive camos, jump pack, calling cards, and more. And they also say, you know, ultra weapon bribe, an additional earnable ultra weapon bribe planned for a special event later in this operation. So potentially we could get another, it sounds like we are actually going to get another ultra weapon bribe, which will definitely help to get those weapons out of the way. And that, of course, I'm sure there was new stuff also added into reserves. I'm not sure exactly if it says here. They basically say that the new weapons are earnable via the ultra weapon bribes and reserves, with an additional bribe coming out later. Yeah, we don't really know much info about what is actually in these reserves. I'm sure there is some stuff that was added today, just because, you know, whenever they add new weapons, it's usually not just entirely that. I'm not really sure by the patch notes, but possibly in a trailer, or people are going to just be figuring that out anyway. So thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Those are the new weapons and the important stuff of the patch notes you want to know. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. More videos coming out. That's about it. I'm out. Peace.